After Paul George signed his 4-year, $212 million contract with the 76ers, we're going to rebuild them and see if we can bring a championship back to Philly. Okay, let's introduce y'all to the team. Man, as y'all know, we just brought in Paul George. The Sixers signed him at 3 a.m. last night to go along to this big three with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. So, I mean, I'm very excited to get into this, man. You know, it's been rumored that it was going to happen for a while, and it finally did. The Magic, they signed KCP. Other teams involved made their moves, and Paul George was left signing with Philadelphia 76ers. Let me know in the comments down below where you think this team is going to end up next year and if they're championship contenders legitly or not. We got the Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain point guard, backup point guard situation. I think he's going to be real nice for us as a piece off the bench. Okay, so we got Kelly Oubre. They just re-signed as well. So, you know, the starting lineup's good. Tyrese Maxey, they also brought in Eric Gordon for this next year, bringing in a lot of shooters, bringing in Kelly Oubre with Paul George. Yeah, so Paul Reed, I'm not too sure. I guess we can play him at the 4 for now. I doubt that's going to happen in real life. And then they also brought in Andre Drummond as well, obviously Joel Embiid. So they're probably going to start Rocco. For now, we're just going to play this year with Paul Reed at power forward. It's probably not what's going to be happening in real life, but it is what it is for now. So the starting lineup is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, Paul Reed, and then Joel Embiid. So pretty good starting lineup. They got a nice big three there. And then off the bench is going to be Andre Drummond, Eric Gordon, Robert Covington. Jared McCain definitely needs to get some minutes here. So Jared McCain's probably going to get 14 minutes a night, actually. Take a look at the system proficiency. Is going to be 4 stars, grit and grind. We're also 4 stars, perimeter centric. Shot tendencies, Embiid's going to be at a 99. Max is going to be at a 90. Paul George, we're going to drop him down to a 90 as well. Kelly Oubre can be at a 75. Paul Reed, 55. That's cool. Drummond can be at like a 60. Eric Gordon should probably get some more shots up. We'll go 67 for Eric. Tell me in the comments down below what record you think this team's gonna have in year 1. Let's sim this first game, see how we do. And we are going to beat the Milwaukee Bucks, which is always a good sign. And Embiid goes for 50 and 10 in his first game with 5 blocks. If we can get an MVP Embiid, that would definitely help our case to be one of the best teams in the league, which I do think we can be, especially with this really big time big three. Let's sim a few weeks in, few games just to see how we doing. Maxey, Embiid, Paul George. If we can get this every night consistently, we'll definitely be one of the best teams in the league. Yeah, big three going crazy. A 50 ball from Maxey too. Like, the thing with Maxey and Embiid is you got guys who can go for 50 on any given night, bro. Yeah, man, I really think this team's going to be really good now, especially how Paul George is in 2K. So I definitely think the next step for this team is going to be in free agency, us maybe moving on, like, to get a player, a power forward that can play next to Joel Embiid and next to Paul George. Like, someone that can play in that 4 spot, I think is the next step to, like, getting to that next level if we can't win this year. Because Paul George and Maxey and Embiid, that's a crazy big three, right? As we're on a big time win streak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 game win streak. And we dropped a 160 right here. And then also 2K Drummond's cheesy, so he's going to be really good for them as well. Okay, trade deadline is here, and as you see, we're 36 and 14, a lot better than I expected to be in this first year. As they're putting us at the 1 seed. We're the best team in basketball in year 1, and I have no problem with that. As you see, the Lakers are the 1 seed with LeBron, D'Lo, AD, all them guys, Dalton Connect. Best team in basketball year 1, halfway through the year is what I like to see, bro. Right behind the Bucks and the Knicks. So Tyrese Maxey really taking a big time jump, 8 point per game jump. Really just hooping, bro. 28 points, 2.5, 5 assists for my boy. Not shooting the best from 3, but he's very efficient besides that. Paul George in his first year with us, 23.5, 5 and 5, 2 steals is really what stands out. In the 50, 45, 90 splits that's incredible for Paul George. Couldn't really ask much as he's having one of the better efficient seasons of his career. Embiid, 22 and 10, point dropping a lot, which is kind of weird as he's averaged 30 damn near his whole career. 50, 40, 90 splits. I can't ask for more than that with 10 rebounds and almost 2 blocks a game. Kelly Oubre down there, not efficient at all, but he's averaging 12 and 4. Not too bad. Eric Gordon off the bench, extremely efficient in his year 36 age season. Paul Reed at that 4 spot, he's helping out on the glass, doing his thing with defensively. And then Drummond off the bench, almost averaging double-double. McCain in his rookie year, pretty good. His per 36 numbers are really good. He's averaging 7.5 and 2.5, almost a steal, shooting the ball really good for his rookie year. Rocco's down there, extremely inefficient for Robert Covington. And if there's a move to be made at the deadline, it might be for that backup wing position, because if we're trying to win a championship, we're going to need a little bit better than that off the bench. So what I'm going to do is make that one move. Let's go see if I can get something for Robert Covington, who is in a 1-year deal himself, and I actually throw him in with Daniel Tice as well, and see if we can get a backup wing position player that can be a little bit more efficient than Robert Covington. A Peyton Watson is probably not much of an upgrade. Nico, wow. But bringing in a Nico Jovic here for 232-plus-year-olds, he's 21 years old. He probably get a little better. I mean, the defense isn't gonna be there. I mean, Roko's averaging over a steal a game. But having a little bit of that stretchability as well from Nico, who also gets, he's a really good rebounder. I think we're going to do this deal, giving up a second-round pick as well, and I'm all cool with that. We're bringing Nico Jovic to play the backup 4. So that is the deal we're going to be making right at the deadline. So yeah, we'll go Maxey, Gordon, and then Paul George with Paul Reed, Joel Embiid, and then off the bench now, we have Oubre slides to the 6-man stop with Drummond, Jovic. I'm good off that. I like having Jared McCain in that last spot, getting about 12 minutes a night. Okay, so that's the rotation going into the end of the year. Hopefully we can win a championship in this year with that minute little move right there, as we are going to be 4.5 stars balanced. I'll see you at the end of the year, 4.5 stars balanced. Let's see the first game after the trade deadline is a win, and in Jovic's first game with us, he has 2, wow, and terribly efficient. Wow, okay. Let's see. We got to get a good Jovic game because you know I'm a Heat fan. Yeah, 12 points, 4 for 4. That's what I like to see out of Nico, Maxey, and them doing their thing. I'm going to see out the end of year 1. And you take a look at the schedule, bro. It's not like we're just beating like weak-ass teams, bro. We're beating the Pelicans. We're beating the Knicks. We're beating the Celtics. We're beating the Mavs. We're beating the Knicks. We're beating the Clippers. We're beating the Kings. We're beating the Cavs. Like, these are really good wins. Obviously, we're going to drop games sometimes. Beating OKC, beating Miami. Yeah, I mean, we're on our way to 60 wins in this first year, and I can't be more happy about the start a rebuild than a 61-21 record, as Damian Lillard in his age 34 season in year 13 gets an MVP, bro. Wow, 34, 5, and 7 for him. Alex Sarr is your rookie of the year with Washington. Josh Hart's your 6th man of the year on that loaded ass Knicks team. Wemby's your depoy. Jalen Johnson's your most improved, which I could see happening in real life as he jumps up 15 points. Luka Doncic is your clutch player of the year. Nick Nurse is your coach of the year in year 1. Do we have a Joel Embiid on an all-NBA team? It does not look like that, which is actually insane that we get no Joel Embiid on all-NBA. But we did see his stats weren't crazy. No all-defensive teams either. So we're just not okay. 61 win team with no awards is actually crazy. Take a look at the stats, man. 2 games above the Milwaukee Bucks, who had MVP and Damian Lillard, who just went off in his season. Chris Middleton, Giannis, they got going crazy over there. But we won 61 games, as the East is looking more stacked than the West. For once, you don't see that a lot, bro. Best team in the West is the Sacramento team with Devin Carter and Keegan Murray, Sabonis. Denver and OKC barely scraping by 45 wins. Worst team in the league is Memphis and Brooklyn, who's awful. Take a look at quick stats for the end of the year real quick, man. Maxey leads us, who just has an unbelievable season. We talked about it at the deadline. 28 points per game. Paul George, great first season. Embiid, wish the points was a little bit more, but if he's shooting 50, 40, 88 splits, I'm not going to be mad. And then Oubre, Eric Gordon there doing his thing. McCain still very efficient. And then Nico comes in and he hooped for us. That's a good pickup. I think he's going to be good in the future, Drummond. So now for the playoffs, I'm very excited to get into it. Let's get into the playoffs, I guess, bro. 1 seed going up against Atlanta in this first round. Okay, first round going up against Atlanta, who has Trae Young, Bogdanovic, Zachary Reese, Shea, Jalen Johnson, your most improved player. It's a good team, but we're better than them by far, as we win by 6 in game 1. Paul George, Embiid, and Kelly Oubre goes for 30 on. Very good, efficient. Game 2, we should go up 2-0 pretty easy in this series, as we do. Paul George, Embiid Paul George with a great first round as we go up 3-0. And we are going to hopefully win in 5 games, as we do. Get out of there easy. PG with 40, averaging 27, 5, and 6 in the first round. With a 40-point closeout game. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. To have these 3 guys going over 30, you're not going to lose. Round 2, though, could get interesting, could get dicey with this overpowered Knicks team with Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG. Yeah, you know it's a really deep team. You know it's a good team. They also brought in Buddy Hield as well. So we got to lock in and get a dub against this Knicks team. We do take game 1 by 19, which is great. Kelly Oubre giving us 8 for 10 from 3. That's outstanding, Kelly Oubre. You do that, bro, I'll pay you whatever you want. Game 2, we're going to be hopefully getting another win as we go up 2-0 in the series. Maxey, PG, and B, like 30 points every game. Can you really get better than that, bro? Can we go up 3-0 in this Knicks team? No, they take the game 1. We lose by a little bit, 12 points. Brunson and Randall, they had a great game. Okay, that's fine. Just go up 3-1 and I'll be happy. As we go up 3-1, and we should get out of here. Squeeze out that win by 2 points right there. Randall goes for a triple-double, but it's not enough. Maxey and Embiid doing anything, and we should win in 4. Nope, win in 5, 6. Yeah, we win in 6. Beautiful. Okay, big time blowout. Paul George has just been unreal in the playoffs, bro. I mean, what a pickup. Paul George, bro. Come on, 35 years old, so what? We do have to go and play the Milwaukee Bucks, who had the MVP in Damian Lillard. They're starting JaVale McGee at center. We should win. They do have Giannis, though, which, you know, they do take game 1. Okay, yeah, I mean, Dame's going for 42 like it's nothing. That could be a little bit of a problem. Let's cut it to an 8-man rotation. I'm low-key starting to panic a little bit because that's, I don't like that. I don't like that. Game 2. We have no one to guard Dame. We do get that win by 20 right there. Maxey, Paul George, and Embiid. I need this every night out of y'all, bro, if we want to win this series, bro. I need it every night. Go up 2-1 would be nice. We go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? And we should get out of there in 5 games. Damn, that was easier than I thought. Closeout game from a committee. And in year 1, we have a chance to go and win the NBA Finals against the 1-seed Sacramento Kings, who got De'Aaron Fox, Devin Carter, Harrison Barnes, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk, Clint Capella, Miles Bridges, Keon Ellis. Very deep team, bro. That's a very, very, very deep team. But we got a chance to go win the NBA Finals in year 1, and I'm not taking that for granted right there, as we do take game 1 by 20 points. Tyrese Maxey, so far, is your favorite to win Finals MVP. Can you keep that trend up as they do take game 2? Let's not get too ahead of ourselves as we lose by 3 points right there. Big game from Keegan Murray to hit 5 for 7 from 3. Can we go up 2-1 in the series? We drop down 2-1. We lose by 4 points. I'm getting a little nervous. If we go down 3-1, the series is over. This is a huge swing game right here. Can we go down 3-1 to the weak-ass Kings in year 1? Sabonis cooks us. Come on, bro. Down by 3-1. Can we get a 3-1 comeback, bro? In year 1, we're going to lose to the Sacramento Kings in the NBA Finals, bro. I swear, this new roster that I've been downloading has been glazing the Kings, as we're going to force a game 6. Paul George gives us 30 and 10. Embiid, I need a little bit more out of you, bro. Like, I just need a little more out of you, Embiid. Why are you only playing 32 minutes, bro? Force a game 7. If we force a game 7, I feel confident at home we can win. But we got to win this game on the road, as we're getting blown out in the first half. And we just did not show up, as we're going to lose in 6 games to the Sacramento Kings in the NBA Finals in year 1. And that is a really heartbreaking way to end year 1, as we lose in 6 games into Sabonis. Joel Embiid, bro. You just got outplayed by Sabonis. I mean, Embiid, that's just not good enough, bro. 8 for 19, 3 free throws, 19 and 12. It's just not good enough. Paul George just carried. Him and Maxey just carried the playoffs. Look at Maxey, bro. Look at Maxey and Paul George efficiency. Embiid, come on, bro. Kelly Oubre played 24 minutes and didn't score. That hurts to see, as LeBron calls it a career. I don't think so, Bronny. The last person I thought who wasn't going to show up was going to be Joel Embiid. It's not helping your case as a playoff performer, bro. As Detroit gets the first pick in the draft, and we are actually picking at 8 because we do have Toronto's pick. So we do have a top 10 pick in the draft, and we also have 29. So that could definitely be helpful to use to make a move here. Or it could get us a bench wing piece that we don't have. Nick Nurse, you're on thin ice, bro. Next year, if we can't get it done, you might be out of here. So we do have we have 2 first-round picks and a couple second-round picks. I'm going to trade these seconds because I really just don't need them. I really do like Jahlil Bethea, Tyrese Maxey backcourt. That could be really, really nice. Jahlil Bethea progresses very nice in these games, bro. Trey Johnson. I haven't drafted Trey Johnson yet. Jahlil Bethea is always really good in these. But I think I'm going to go Trey Johnson. He's 6'7". He's a little bigger, so I do like that size. Let's go Trey Johnson at pick 8. We'll draft this power forward, Donovan Freeman. Okay, now let's see what his overall is. He's going to be a 76 overall. Oubre and Drummond decline their player option. We're going to accept the ones on Jovic. So we do need to bring back, we do need to bring back Kelly Oubre. That's a big time move that we need to do. And I don't even think we have enough money to afford him. So let's go to Kelly Oubre and see if I can talk to him about signing a deal here. Yeah, we don't have enough money for him. We'd have to clear a little bit. I don't think we're going to be getting Kelly Oubre back on the team. So right now we're looking at 1, 2. We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got to sign some players to a mid-level exception. I'll bring in the Luke Kennard to play that backup shooting guard spot, and then we'll get Andre Drummond back on the team as well. Hopefully he signs. So we get Drummond back. We do get Luke Kennard right there as well. And I will sign this guy to a minimum. Hopefully he has some good trade value. And then Jay Rich might also have some pretty good trade value. So right now we're lacking a backup small forward, I think. So let me go and trade this dude that we signed in Jay Rich, and hopefully we can go get a backup wing that I do like. I don't really see much here. Bob Carrington. I honestly might just do it for 2 first-round picks. I'm going to do this deal with Detroit. I'm going to do Marcus Sasser in this 28 pick for these 2, for Jay Rich and Fisenko. Just another guy who can progress a little bit. Maybe we can trade him. We're going to have to make another move when the season starts because we don't have enough right now, in my opinion, to win. Paul George does drop to an 88. That's okay. Jeremy McKean's up to a 78. Sasser. So we do have some good bench pieces that can come in and play. Luke Kennard drops That's unfortunate. We're going to have to make a move for somebody else. Another player that can come in and play after losing Kelly Oubre and free agency. That's not fun to see, bro. We don't like that. So right now, if we didn't do any moves, it would be Tyrese Maxey, Trey Johnson with Paul George, Paul Reed, and then Joel Embiid with Drummond, Jovic, Sasser, and McCain off the bench. A good bench. It is a really solid bench. 4 guys who can just really contribute a lot. But like I said, if I go to Team Intel and take a look at some teams, I would like to get now a shooting guard because we don't really have it, but I do need to get a power forward next to Joel Embiid, and I wonder if I have enough to go get a Jaren Jackson. Let me go try to talk to the Grizzlies. If I could, I mean, that'd be a menacing front court with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Joel Embiid, but do I have the money to get there is the question. I would give you Paul Reed. I'm $13 million off. That's what's kind of questioning because we have 2 guys over $50 million. I would have to give them Drummond as well, and then I would also have to give them $3 million, which would be Luke Kennard. So I do have enough to get there money-wise. Okay, so there is a pathway to get us there if we do Paul Reed, Drummond, and Jovic. That does kind of deplete my bench a little bit, so I wonder if it's even worth it. They say no. I'm going to go over and give them the 29 first-round pick. They say no. I wonder if I can fill it out with 2 second-round picks, and they do that deal. So we end up trading right there Jaren Jackson Jr., We traded Paul Reed, Drummond, Nico Jovic, a first-round pick and 2 second-round picks to bring in Jaren Jackson to play next to Joel Embiid. I think that's a good pickup because defensively, we're going to be unreal. Jaren's not the most efficient, but like I said, defensively, we're going to be unreal. Tyrese Maxey, Trey Johnson, I'm okay with being the shooting guard for now. And then off the bench now, it's going to be Sasser, McCain. So that means that Sasser is probably going to get traded because McCain's going to be the backup 1, right? And then we need some help. We're going to need some help. Yeah, okay, wow. We're going to start by picking up Nick Richards to be our backup center. I think that's a good way to start. Nick Richards, we need some size off the bench. Nick Richards is going to do that. So now we got Nick Richards off the bench with Jared McCain. So a backup center and a backup point guard. Luke Kennard is definitely not, we definitely can't be playing him. So like by the time we get to the playoffs, I'm cool running an 8-man rotation. So as long as I have an 8-man rotation I can trust, I'm fine with that. Peyton Watson is a player that I would like to bring in, and that's who I'm going to be bringing in as a backup wing position player. So now it can be Richards, McCain, Peyton Watson. So backup center, backup point guard, backup power forward, small forward. I think I should go get another backup shooting guard. So rookie council and the rookie we drafted, 6'9". He's on a good deal. Terrence Mann, we got to make some moves to get better, and that's the one. Get a backup shooting guard in Terrence Mann right there. And they actually want to start Terrence Mann at the 2. You know, that is, I don't hate that because he's good defensively, but I don't think I give him 27 minutes. I think I'll give him 25 minutes, and then I do want Trey Johnson to get a lot of these minutes because I do think he can be very good. Tyrese Maxey, Trey Mann, Paul George, Jaren Jackson Jr., Joel Embiid, Nick Richards, Jared McCain, Trey Johnson, Peyton Watson. It's a good team. We did upgrade at the power forward position, bringing in, so we should be menacing defensively in the front court, like I said. And then Trey Mann's a good defender next to Maxey. Let's see what our system proficiency is going to be. It's going to be 4.5 stars balanced, and let's start simming. We should be, I don't know if we're going to be better than last year, but we'll see. 150 right there. Listen, if Jaren Jackson, like, if he can just like be somewhat efficient, I do really like the odds of this team being a lot better. Like, we should be defending our ass off, right? We have 2 stud defenders, bro. Absolute stud defenders, but we're giving up 137 to the Kings. Like, why? I don't understand. We just gave up 170 points to the Trailblazers. Okay, maybe we just needed some of the chemistry to start meshing, bro, because this team has won like 12 games in a row, and we're 27-8. I don't know what happened during that time. I guess we just had to mess with each other. But y'all count. How many wins is that in a row? We finally lose right there to Golden State. But let's stop the simulation right here. We're 28-9. Let's take a look at stats before the trade deadline. Yeah, I mean, Tyrese Maxey's averaging 28 again. 6 assists. His efficiency's only gotten better, so that's definitely helping us. He's up to a 93 overall. This is what I wanted him to do last year. 25 and 14, 4.5, 2 blocks a game. Good efficiency. That's what I wanted. Paul George, 21 points, 5 and 5, efficient. I can't ask for more out of PG. He's 35 years old. Jaren Jackson in his year here, his efficiency has gone up from last year, which is we really needed that. Shooting 37 from 3 is really good. He's averaging 2 blocks and a steal a game, 15, 6, and 1. I'm okay with that. Jared McCain in his second year, great development. 13 points per game, 4 assists, shooting 43 from 3. Great development off the bench from him. I mean, I can't be more happy with that. Trey Johnson in his rookie year, good. 45, 34 of 82 splits. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Great draft pick. Nick Richards, Peyton Watson, shooting the ball really well. 40 from 3. Terrence Mann, bro. Man, I mean, that's just brutal, bro. He's not like super inefficient, but I guess he's just a glue guy. We're the best team in the league again. We're tied for the best team in the league. We're the best team in the Eastern Conference, right behind this, or right ahead of this Orlando team who added Jimmy Butler and Herb Jones. That's insane. Franz off the bench. Jacoby Walter would be really nice on this team, bro. I give you Alec Burks. And I would actually just give you Terrence Mann for him. But low-key, I might just be able to get this done with a pick. 28 pick. And I'll give you some seconds as well. I'll give you 1. I'll give you 2. I'll give you 3 seconds. Jacoby Walter, welcome to the team. That's our new starting shooting guard is Jacoby Walter. Deadly shooter, deadly defender, bro. Averaging over a steal a game, bro. 44 from 3. We're bringing in a Jacoby Walter to this team. Tyrese Maxey, Jacoby Walter, Paul George, Jaren Jackson Jr., Joel Embiid, Nick Richards, Jared McCain, Peyton Watson, Trey Johnson. Yeah, that's the lineup going to the playoffs. Bringing in Jacoby Walter to play shooting guard. I'll see you at the end of the year. That is disgusting. I mean, 4.5 stars. He fits that great. Let's go. Come on. All right, y'all. Season's a wrap. Nikola Jokic is your MVP. Doing his thing in year 2. Cooper Flag is on the Minnesota Timberwolves, your rookie of the year. Ant Simons is your 6th man. Wemby wins back-to-back. Rob Dillingham, your most improved. Wemby wins clutch player. Guys, we won back-to-back 61-game seasons, bro. We got to win the finals one of these years. Joel Embiid, All-NBA second team. Finally, bro. 23, 13, 4.5, block and a half, 50, 40, 90 splits. We need him to carry us like he did. Like he has been doing. We also get a Jaren Jackson, all-defensive second team. That's what I like to see. That's why I traded for you, bro. It's exactly why I traded for you. Trey Johnson, all-rookie second team. He shot 40% from 3. I knew that was going to be a great draft pick. We won 61 games this year, and I couldn't be more happy with this team. Quick look at the stats on the year. Like I said, Tyrese Maxey, 27 points per game, 6 assists, 50, 40, 90. Joel Embiid, 50, 40, 90. Paul George, 19 points per game, 5 and 5, 50, 40, 90. 2 steals a game for Paul George. Jaren Jackson did his thing. All-defensive second team. Glue guy. Perfect next to him. Jacoby Walter comes in. Perfect. 12 points per game. McCain, unreal off the bench. Trey Johnson, unreal rookie season. Nick Richards gets to hold it down. Peyton Watson defends at a high level. Unfortunately, Peyton Watson is probably not going to be playing in the rotation. And then I'm going to swap out Alec Burks' minutes for Trey Johnson. We're giving some rookies some run in the playoffs, right? We'll give Trey Johnson we'll go 19 to Trey Johnson. We'll go 22 to Nick Richards. Jacoby Walter can get about 24. Let's go. Playoff times in the first round going up against the Boston Celtics. A tough first round matchup. They did lose Derek White, so that's a plus. They're starting Karis LeVert at the 2 guard. As we do take game 1, Jared McCain leads us with 24 points per game. We should be able to go to the NBA Finals this year. That should be able to happen. We go down 2-1. Can we stop selling? Go up 3-2. I'm not even going to worry about it. We get out in 6. Thank you. Like, I'm not even worried about it, bro. Great first round from Maxey. Great first round from Paul George. Great first round from Joel Embiid. I need more of that. Okay, round 2. Going up against the Indiana Pacers, who have Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Siakam, Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, McConnell. Same exact team. It's a good team. It's a really good team. We do take game 1, though, winning by 4 points. Top 3 going crazy. Do more things like that. We go up 2-0. We go up 3-0. And we should get out of there in 4 games. Beautiful. Joel Embiid. I needed this last year. Where was this last year, Embiid? Come on, this got to be the year. Conference Finals going up against this 3-seed New York team that we beat last year. Literally the same exact team. Exact same team. We beat them last year. We should beat them again as we okay. We lose game 1 by 2. We lose game 1 by 2. Come on. Don't go down 2. Don't go down 3-0. 2K is a fun game. Are we gonna get swept? 61 win team getting swept in the conference finals. Is Philly just a cursed team, bro? Because they only won 47 games, bro. Is Philly a cursed team? Back-to-back 61 win years. Back-to-back 61 win years. In a conference finals loss this year. In a finals loss last year. I'm trying to get a ring with this Paul George core. But this Philly team, bro, it just might be cursed. As the Knicks go on to win the NBA Finals and Jalen Brunson wins your Finals MVP. We got 1 more year to get them a ring, bro. Let's go. Hopefully we get a lot of player progression, bro. Is it Nick Nurse, man? I got to bring in Michael Stafford for the last year. Nick Nurse, I'm sorry, bro. But, like, we got to win a championship in a video. Come on. I don't even know who our free agents are. We got to make sure we got them. Jared McCain and Jacoby Walter we're bringing back. Hopefully we can see some progression out of them because that's the type of players on this team that you need. 3-and-D wings that can shoot, and we have both of them. We got to re-sign Jaren Jackson Jr. I'll give him $40 million a year. Hopefully he accepts that. I'll also bring in Nick Richards back. We get both of them back. And I need to sign Peyton Watson as well. So we'll sign all 3 of them. Hopefully we can get all 3 of those guys back. We have the perfect formula. 3-and-D wings, bro. I'm going to use my mid-level on a DeAnthony Melton. So if we take a look at the roster, we have the 1-2, we have 3-4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, player progression sees Trey Johnson going up by 3. McCain doesn't progress, neither does Jacoby Walter. I think we have to make one more move because we have the big 4. I think we have to get another shooting guard. I could go Paul George back to a shooting guard, and I could look for small forwards. That's another option that I could go. I could go a Brandon Miller. And I could move Paul George back to the 2. We'll start with Peyton Watson. I think I'd have to throw them one of these shooting guards. So it honestly might have to be a Jared McCain in this deal as well. I'd offer them Jared McCain. I'd give them a Hornets pick. I'd give them 2 first-round picks. And they do that deal. Brandon Miller, welcome to the team. I did that deal. We had to get better. Just superstar, just better. Paul George is going to go down to a shooting guard. Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Brandon Miller, Jaren Jackson. It gives us another score. The guy just averaged 20 points per game on 40-40-80 splits. Our starting 5 is locked in. We have the best starting 5 in the league, I feel like. Off the bench is going to be Jacoby Walter, Trey Johnson, who is going to probably play small forward now for us. Yeah, he's going to play small forward for us. He's going to go up to an 80 overall. He is 6'7". So that gives us 2 backup wings, backup shooting guard, backup small forward, backup center. And then I need to go grab a backup point guard, I would say. And I think that should be it. So DeAnthony Melton can get us a backup 1. Miles McBride. Deuce McBride on the Bulls. Beautiful backup point guard who's going to come in and do the dirty work. It's the last year. We got to go all in. Deuce McBride now is our backup 1. Somebody give me a power forward. Aaron Wiggins. Perfect fit. That's the roster. Maxey, Paul George, Brandon Miller, Jaren, Embiid, Deuce, Trey Johnson, Jacoby Walter, Nick Richards, Aaron Wiggins. That's the lineup for year 3. Last year of the video. We got to secure ourselves a championship. 4.5 stars balanced. I'm a CL at the trade deadline. Let's go. Okay, so trade deadline is here. Bro, I literally just saw Clay just signed with the fucking Mavericks, bro. That's insane, bro. That's actually a really good pickup. Luka playing next to Clay is insane. Okay, so we're 34-16 at the deadline. We are the second 2 seed. Oh my God, the Pistons are insane. I might have to do a Dallas rebuild after this. Embiid is our leading scorer. Maxey, bro, what? Where'd the points go? You're down 7 points? I guess it's spread scoring. I mean, the jumps from Trey Johnson and Brandon Miller, I mean, I guess. Everyone's just scoring. Okay, our final year in this video is a wrap. Giannis is your MVP. We have Cam Boozer winning the Rookie of the Year. Cooper Flag, 6th man. Victor Wembanyama is back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Trae Young, Drew Bethea. The Pistons won 64 games. Y'all, we won 60 games again. 3 years in the video with 60 wins and nothing to show for it. Can we finally get it done this last year? Probably not. Joel Embiid makes another All-NBA second team, 22-13, 50-44, 90 splits. Anybody on all defense? We got Jaren on all defensive second team again. Yo, this is our chance, man. I mean, look at the team, bro. It's loaded. It is absolutely loaded. Quick look at the stats on a year. Y'all were interested. Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George. Very spread team. We got a lot of guys that can do it. And then the team stats right here. Best offense in the league, best defense in the league. We're the best team in basketball, whatever. Game 1, round 1, going up against the Orlando Magic with D'Angelo Russell, Herb Jones. They lost Jimmy Butler. I just simmed around. That's a sweep, bro. I don't even need to think about that. That's a sweep. That team is shit. All right, come on, bro. I need a ring in the last year of the video, bro. We lost to this Bucks team in the conference finals last year, or no, 2 years ago. We lost to them. Chet. How the fuck did they get Chet? They got Chet, Holmgren, and Giannis. That's a sick front court. Yeah, anything can happen as they do take game 1. And Damian Lillard has been our kryptonite this whole video, bro. 1-1. Go up 2-1. Yeah, come on, man. They're starting 276s in the starting lineup, man. We win in 5 games. Good game from Brandon Miller. Great, efficient playoffs from Brandon Miller, bro. That's what I like to see out of you, dog. Come on, man. Conference finals against the 1 seed Detroit Pistons with De'Aaron Fox, Cade Cunningham, Asir Thompson, Beef Stew, Vucevic, Zubac, Dylan Harper, Corey Kispert, Ron Holland is their 10th man. We might lose this series. Game 1, we take. Win by 2. Come on. No 20-point per game score, no 20-point score, and we still win? Come on, bro. Go up 2-0. Go up 3-0. Yes! NBA Finals bound against Nikola Jokic. 7 seed? Play-in team to the NBA Finals? Jamal Murray, ding. Same exact team with Naz Reid. We can beat this team. Game 1. Game 2. Game 3. No. Care. No. Oh my God. 2K. No, man. No, I'm closing my eyes. I can't do it, bro. I need to know. Force a game 7, 2K, please. I'm not trying to go out like a sad bitch in this video, bro. Please don't do it. I'm gonna open my eyes in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, we won by 2. Game 7. Tyrese Maxey. I need all of y'all to show up right now. Come on, game 7. I'm just gonna go all the way. Please lock in. Last thing, I'm closing my eyes. Fuck it. I'm closing my eyes, bro. I can't look. Oh my God. I'm gonna open them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. We winning 7, bro. Let's go. Finally, in year 3, we don't get crushed. We brought a championship. Look at it, Larry O'Brien. We brought it to the city of Philadelphia, bro. Maybe the Sixers aren't cursed after all. Joel Embiid is your finals MVP, 28, 14, and 5. 2 blocks per game, 50, 31, 90 splits. If y'all enjoyed this video and y'all want to see next rebuild video, let me know what you want it to be. I'm going to try to get this video out by tomorrow. I'm recording this on July 1st. So, I could do the Mavs rebuild with Klay Thompson. I could do a lot of rebuilds. You know, there's a lot of player movement going on. Magic rebuild with KCP. That could be dope. Check out the last video right there on the screen. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace out.